being eliminated due to human activities. For example, deforestation, so say kung matulog kahoy. So as I've said last meeting, if katong mga if magsipag matulog kahoy, then the animals and the insects that are in need of those trees, they would of course face extinction. Next is alteration in ecosystem composition. So alteration in ecosystem composition happens when the natural order of life is disturbed. For example, introducing invasive species into the wildlife. Example of invasive species, mga janitor fishes. Okay, mga janitor fishes, they're only for aquarium na sila dapat. So, it is because of their algae-eating behavior, that easily clears tanks. So the problem arises when some owners i-release ang ilang janitor fishes into the wildlife. For example, sa rivers, ponds, lakes. Yeah, i-release. And of course, katong mga janitor fishes nga i-release at certain area, of course, para na sila access to food, makikupit dito sila for food sa mga native fishes in that particular area. So this means nga mas ma-lessen ang access to food sa mga native fishes in that area. And aside from that, the janitor fishes, they reproduce rapidly. So they lay many eggs, and because of this, chances are high nga mas mo-dominate ilang number than the native fishes in that particular ecosystem. Next is overexploitation. So overexploitation, any idea?
The excessive or the over-harvesting of the natural resources.
Yes.
Yes.
They absorb greenhouse gases which are highly harmful for the atmosphere, such as CO2. And these CO2 emissions, they're usually a product of the local activities that we do every day, For example, so transportation. So if we think about it, completely stop na lang pagbuhat ng certain activity para dili makaharm sa atmosphere. For example, transportation. Again, mayon ka nga, ay dilan daw na kayo jeep, mag-bike na lang. But the problem is, dili man tanan makapalit ng bike. So what we have to do is to balance it out. And that is the role na gi-play sa trees or the forest. So they absorb CO2 during photosynthesis, which helps stabilize the ecosystem, the climate sa ecosystem rather. So as stated by Punay, the Earth will retain its most striking feature, its biodiversity, only if humans have the foresight to do so. This will occur, it seems, only if we realize the extent to which we use biodiversity. Who would like to expound on this statement? The Earth will retain its most striking feature, its biodiversity, only if humans have the foresight to do so. So therefore, it seems only to realize the extent to which we use biodiversity. Yes. To motivate them to protect biodiversity and to practice sustainable use. Next is addressing biodiversity loss. So, planting a seed, joining organizations, buying sustainable products, and educating others. So no matter how small your actions can be, you can make a difference. In fact, a huge difference. Next is celebrating achievements. So yeah, it is important that we recognize successes and achievements, because this is a reminder for us that collective effort is important. Collective effort in conservation is important in reducing the worsening impacts of climate change. And of course, this is to promote the protection of biodiversity and to make sure that dili ra pud kita makinabang but the future generations to come to. Lastly, strengthening policies. Yes, so it is important that every agencies in the government shall ensure that protecting diversity is integrated or mainstream sa ilang development projects and programs. They can also donate funds to organizations that are inclined to have serious impact on the human health and to our farming systems. Yes, so these types brought they can damage our farming systems. So our farming systems has been providing us with stable food sources. With last bitten, for example, the plants, they need water, sunlight, soil to survive. The animals, they need plants for na sila makaon, or they can eat other animals. For reproductions, especially the aquatic species, no? So they need water to lay their eggs on it. Also to ensure that their offspring survives. Next is the evolution of human beings was due to the improved access to basic needs. Kindly elaborate on this. One is, or biodiversity also needs human being for it to be in a continuous growing process. Okay, so to neutralize, no, sakto sa naging exist na siya, wala pa na. But we're talking about